Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. We're live, and I hope you all hear me. We have a few people in the chat already. Tonight is a vlog night for everybody. All right, let's get into our vlog and exactly what we're doing in Garden Aquatics. What I said I was going to do, I did. We have to say hello to our guests first. First one up is Aman Armand Armando Mondo Murray. Welcome to the chat. And then we have King King's Group. Thank you. And then we have Jacob. Welcome. And then we have Aman more catch. And then we have uh hello. What's up? What's up? All right. And then we have Betty for pre-retirement days in the chat. Thank you all for coming into the chat tonight. What I did do was make the thing that I promised to do, and I did it. That's the best one. We got to get rid of that. So we're going to come up in the chat and make it look halfway decent. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened, but it did. And we should be okay. Let me get my studio up and tell everybody what we're doing. We're preparing for the next storm. And I'm going to put some hints out there for the vlog for Sunday. And once again, it's cold here. It's 26 degrees. And they said we're not going to get a warm up until next week sometime. So that's what's going on here. And like I said, I would do is basically telling you what I'm doing, what is going on in the channel, and what we plan to do, and everything else going forward. And what happened, I just had to take care of something. That's all. And I should have put the music on, but I didn't. And here we are. Uh, let me put this up, and then we'll go into our live stream. What I want to do is put up my mailing address. So if you want to send me a sticker, you can, and we'll tell you what the vlog is about. Basically, what you're doing on YouTube tonight. And we have, this is what I thought. We had two live streams here. We want to delete this. Let's delete this. And this one. It came up double. And I wanted to make sure it came up and everything. And then it never fails. I have to do something every time I go live. So I'm trying to work it out so that I can come on and just come on the thing and talk to you people and everything else. So once we get the monetization, I'm going to have everything planned, which I'm going to show everybody, which should be this month, the month of February, which I plan to do is have everybody, you want to send me a sticker, you can. And what my plan is to have an actual uh, physical plan, what I'm doing, what what Monday's live from the man cave will be, what what Tuesday's live stream will be, what Wednesday's live stream will be, what Thursday's live stream will be, what the view from the ring light would be, live or not. I will have a video plan every day. I'm setting up that, and that's why I'm slow to getting my uh, information out and the channels out, the stuff that I do. Uh, and that is how I'm going to plan it. And even my Dollar Tree hauls will be organized and everything else won't be haphazard. I'm going to say I'm going to come on this time. I'm going to come on this time. Now we have Betty. Betty is in the vertical, the horizontal feed. That's this way, and everybody else is in the vertical feed. So I hope you see me here. Now what I want to do is put up my URL and my mailing address. This is my mailing address first. So I'll move myself to the center of the chat so you can both see me. And tomorrow, it's Thursday. I have to finish the snow removal, which I show everybody is you continually have to be prepared. Right here is my mailing address. As you can see, what I'm going to do is going to put it on the screen. If you want a sticker from me, or you send me one of your stickers, if you have a sticker, I'm trying to make a sticker board. And a lot of people on YouTube have stickers. And I'm trying to get them. My board is Fed board or whatever. Once we get a whole bunch of stickers, we're going to start doing a Friday night shout out for all your channels. And then I will shout out all the people that participate in the live stream or the stream on Friday night shout out. This is the small sticker. You'll get two of these. If you send me a sticker, and then you'll get two of these. That's the large sticker. If you send me a sticker, if you don't have stickers and you want my stickers, send it to Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. Again, Garden Aquatics. You can put Garden Aquatics Remix or whatever. Just Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York. That's all you have to do. So if you would like a sticker. Now, before we go any further, I will put up the URL, and I always tell everybody every time that we're in the chat, we try to keep it family friendly. If you cannot keep it family friendly or decent in the chat, there's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. Be either one of my moderators or myself. And as long as you're being friendly in the chat, that's fine. I don't want any silly things. And if you put a thing, you're commenting on something and you put it like 3 times or whatever, it will automatically kick you out because the way I have it set up, I won't stand for that. You do things, you do a bunch of emojis and stuff like that, and you're making lewd comments, or you spell out one word 10 times that's nasty, you will be kicked out of the chat and from the channel. I will not tolerate it. If you're new to the chat, I will not allow you to be a moderator or anything. All my moderators are vetted and everything else, are personally good friends of mine. So we will not tolerate that of any bad thing, a joke, calling, hey, dude, what what's this stupid thing, or what did you just say, or something like that. What's wrong with that? Hey, you look funny. We don't tolerate that. We don't tolerate thing. We talk about just about everything from gardening to cooking to building channel, helping friends, who subscribe to who, and everything else. I'm still at 36 90 something. We'll tell you right now where we are with our monetization, and then we'll get into the chat. Our monetization, which I tell everybody every night, is how close are we? It's 3693. That's 3,693. So by the end of the week, we'll be at 400 something, and then go from there. I hope to get my shorts out every day. And in my this is as of the 30th, I think. This is as of January 30th. So let's see. So I may drop down to about 90, and then on February 1st, we go up. I want to try to keep it up there, and then we drop down again. I don't know why, but we drop down again. I want to try to keep it up there. So you're going to get sick of me. I'm going to see me post a ton of shorts and everything else. And you will see me posting videos after video after video after video. The key to the video, as I told you, keep watching. I have whys to put up. What's a why? why is why do people do this? Why do people do that? Why does this happen? Uh, um, why do we have so much snow? Uh, why do the birds do this? There's why does God have a sense of humor? Stuff like that, silly stuff. And then in that category, this blog actually blog explains everything that we're doing. And every Friday night, I have a view through the ring light where I take you through the ring light. Okay, and we'll show you different lighting methods and stuff like that. Uh, we'll start over again, and my season starts the 2025 and the 2026 season start the end of the 25 and the start of 2026 is in March when spring comes. That's when I started the channel. So my new format for everything will come out in March for spring. So spring is, I think, the 21st this year of March. Let's see. Let's ask Google that question. When is spring this year?
According to Farmer's Almanac, traditionally, we celebrate the first day of spring on March 21st, but astronomers and calendar manufacturers alike now say that the spring season starts on March 20th in all time zones in North America.
So the first full day of spring is March 21st. March 21st will be uh, our new channel format and everything else for the 2026 season. Okay, so the first day of spring is March 20th. The first full day of spring is March 21st. So in March 21st, we'll introduce our new channel. Not making it a new channel, but all the different things that we'll be doing on the channel. In other words, you got it. In other words, March 21st, 2026 is the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026 season for Garden Aquatics Remix. And we'll be introducing a whole bunch of stuff to the channel. All right. Planting, seeding, how to prepare a garden, how to prepare a garden bed, seeding, putting seeds in a flat in a greenhouse. We'll be doing that. Tomorrow we'll be showing you the. Get this off of here. Sorry about that. We'll be showing you the rest of the snow that I have to clean up. And what this channel is about, which we go into all the time, is be talking to other people. That's the remix part of it. Remixing videos and shorts and stuff like that of my own and other people, and encouraging you to go to their channel and comment on their videos and help their channel grow through the ranks too. and I will show you whatever to do and everything else. And once we get monetized, we'll go over our join methods if you want to join the channel. And I'm not going to say you got to join my channel and that. If you want to join it, you join it. Only if you have the money for the channel. That's what I expect of everybody. Okay? And we have Mount Sparrow in the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome her to the chat. Hi to Betty. Okay. So what we're going over is what we're doing on the channel and where we're going. And everybody will ask me, "Oh, why do you have this and that and the thing?" And we will be explaining it to everybody. What we have, what's behind me, why I have this, why I'm in a studio. You can make a plain video, but on Friday night, I've said it numerous times in the chat that when people come up or when you're starting out, all you need is a cell phone. Let me get my other phone here. Hold on. I'm not leaving the room. I'm going over here to get my cell phone. Right over here. Right over here. So, and also a little secret, which a lot of people don't know, or but people give it back. But if the deal that you get for the phone, getting a new phone, almost everybody today has a smartphone. Either it be an Android or a Apple phone and everything else. But what the Android phone does is a lot of features, and then a good phone that you can do stuff with could be a Apple phone or whatever, all sorts of things, and we're going to research all of them and show you them. And I do have to tell everybody, you will not see me advertising anything on the channel. I do not take advertisers. I will not be paid or given a product to review and have to be told this is what I have to say about it. If I have something bad on it, before I put it out there, I have to tell you, and you will tell me whether or not I can say what thing. I'm going to tell you as it is. I buy something, I will show you. I got my Android phone, which I find very well. This is I don't even know what this is. What phone this is. I think it's a Samsung. Let me find out. Most Android phones and stuff like that are pretty good. And the Android phones are now adapting to what Apple has and everything else. They're still one step above, but there are some features that the Apple phone wouldn't have. Now, most of all your phones have the allow you to change your portrait to rear camera, front camera. You want to show your face, you could show your face, and you press the thing, and it was reverse. A lot of phones didn't have that when they first came out. You weren't allowed to do that. About my phone. This is a Galaxy S25 Plus. All right. So this is Samsung Care Plus. Can not to be confused with the Samsung Care Plus. This is which so that's it. This is my phone number. So this is a Galaxy S25 Plus. That's what the phone is. And we'll be going over all the tips on the phone and everything else. And we'll be working out the thing where I can put up this screen. I should be able to do it, but I can't do it on this screen, this format that I have, because bring this up just a little bit. There we go. Because hold on. Because um, this format is just for StreamYard. I don't have my channel in this stream to bring up something. I'm working on that so that I can bring up stuff and not show you on my phone like this. Right? I will be able to bring it up in the viewing thing like this. But this phone will not let me, this format that I'm using on this, I have to go into YouTube to get my channel and show you something that I have. The share screen would be like this. Share. Share screen. Come on. Share. It would come up like this. All right. I have to figure out how I can bring up the screen without going into YouTube and use it on StreamYard. I have to have a separate thing for this. In other words, I would have to have thing. I could do it on my other computer, which we may do if we're going to do something like that. But we don't want that. So let's get rid of this. Go back to this. Let me take this off. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do to share things with you. I'm going to try to have guests up here and everything else. And what we're going to be doing in February, and now the whole month of February, I'm going to tell everybody to get rolling and everything else to watch the first vlog in March. I will tell you how if I get monetized before March 21st. I will tell you how I got monetized and what everybody tells you to do to never give up. And the key to your success, getting monetized, getting subscribers, and everything else is in the video. The key is in the video. All right. I can't stress it enough. The key is in the video. And I'll be saying that and letting you know of what we're doing. And once I get that rolling and I get monetized, I will tell you how I did it with the shorts, what you have to do with your shorts. I'm not talking about shorts or underwear or anything. I'm talking about shorts, short videos. And then if you plan to do it, which I hope to be doing, is setting up the thing where I'm not just on this format, I am on whatever format I can get on. So I would say by the summer or by the fall of 2026, I will be on Facebook, YouTube, uh, Instagram, Snapchat, a few others. I will not get on TikTok. I don't like. I don't like it. Whatever. I have my reasons, but I will not use TikTok. TikTok for my channel. So that's better. There we go. I want to see. Put that up. Let's move that up. There we go. That's better. So I want to make sure I'm telling you this what this vlog is about. And every week until I get that monetization, we're gonna have the same plan. I'm looking at making intros and outros. When I figure all that out, I will show you how to do it. And I may offer a class for very inexpensive to do. And you won't be paying monthly or anything. You would be paying like maybe $10 or whatever the class if I figure it out. And you'll be learning with me. And then or I might just offer it to people that sign up for my channel. And then if you do that, I will show you about scams out there. There's a lot of scammers out there preying on people for websites. You have to watch your bank, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and basically any company that you deal with online, legit company, that there are as many companies as there are selling online, there are thousands of scammers, which will be going over on tomorrow night's Savers app. In other words, there are people that will, the scammers get your account and they'll tell you your package is lost. There's a problem with your package. There's a problem with shipping. I will tell you what to do and how to avoid getting scammed on that item. And you have to look because sometimes some companies will not honor it. Or there'll be somebody out there pretending to be a seller on Walmart ad. They'll sell stuff from Walmart or their own stuff, and they'll tell you that this is legit and everything else. You get it home, and there's nothing in the box, or you're not getting a new item. You're getting a used item that they're selling you. They're not doing it, and we show you all that. How the people are scamming you. And even when you go into a store, somebody will return something. In other words, buy it and return it, and they'll put it back on the shelf and sell it to you, and it doesn't work. Always keep your receipts for at least 6 months to a year so that it works. And we have Living for Jesus in the chat. Let's see. Where is my mouse? Good evening, Living for Jesus. Welcome back to the chat. How's everything in Tennessee with the storms and everything and the cold weather? Hope everything's okay. Haven't seen you for a while. We're praying for you that everything's okay. Sorry, I haven't been in recently. Had a stomach flu. Okay. My kids gave me the stomach flu. Okay. I figured something was up, but I figured it was the weather or everything that's going around with the flu and everything else. Fine, but we were praying for you that you'd come back. So glad you're okay and you're back. So that's it. How's the weather down there? It's 20. It went down. It's now 25 degrees here. Let's see. My area didn't get hit ever very hard with the snow and the ice, thankfully. No, it was just the stomach flu, but you did get a lot of snow. We got 10 and a half inches of snow here. And the last couple of days of melting and everything is all turned to ice. Now that it's melting, you go watch my videos that I did. I'm showing you that it's melting and I'm making headway. The aftermath of the storm that what you can do and prepare for the next one. And we have another storm coming this weekend. Now they're saying we're not going to get much. So we're colder. We're 25 degrees. Excuse me. We're 25 degrees here right now. They said the low for tomorrow morning, overnight, will probably be around 10 degrees or 7 degrees Fahrenheit. And the wind chill will be minus. Well, if you go to see my video I did today, I made a path to my oil burner fill so that the oil burner guy can come in and fill the oil burner. A lot of people don't think about that. So that's what I did. I showed that me making that path. And then I showed everybody, talked about the ice on the pond. The ice on the pond is about that thick. The pond itself is 3.5 feet deep at the deepest point. So the fish are fine in the pond. Two hours away from us, people got hit hard and lost their electric for days. So you are very lucky. Thankfully, we didn't have that problem. Last night, I had a problem with service and everything else because of cold weather. I think it had to do with icing or stuff like that. It just went down. I know they were working on it, and I wanted to, when the weather gets clearer, I'm going to show everybody why we have all the problems because we're a dead end block. We're not dead end, but our street goes to a dead end, and the electric line ends at the block. And there's always a problem with that line. The last line always could get fixed and everything else. But they fixed it, and thank God we haven't had a problem that bad. So every once in a while we have freezing stuff like that, but they fix it right away. So I was able to come on last night. So I think, and it was my fault because I was waiting for it to be fixed and everything. I was looking at stuff, and it was fixed, and I didn't realize that everything was up and running. I shut everything down, and it was up and running, and I lost track of time, and I came on late. So I'm trying to figure out, which I told everybody, I'm going to have a set time that I come on when I get my monetization and everything else. And figure out everything. I'm learning as I go, all the new steps and everything else, because you can see now I have a dual stream on a phone stream, vertical, and then a horizontal stream as well. So we're picking up more people. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm explaining this vlog, whatever we're doing. And I'm trying to figure out how to do everything, do editing and format, and that will all come out in March. And I will tell people the key to getting subscribers, getting watch hours, and everything else, you have to be consistent on it, is the video. The key is in the video. And you have to go into the chat, into Joseph Tropical Tanks and my chat, and we tell you about that. And hopefully he'll come in this Friday night, and we'll do a collab. Will he be live and I'll be live, the same format, and we'll talk about that thing to do and what he got for Christmas with his computer and everything is what it does. We'll go into AI and how it can help you with thumbnails and stuff like that. And I'm trying to put up a thumbnail picture all the time with the thumbnail. I'll be putting captions in the video, how to make intros and outros better going forward. And that's why every single Wednesday will be a vlog night for about 2 or 3 hours, whatever it is. So we came in at 8:35. We're gonna go off at 11:05 tonight. I'll try to stay until at least 11 o'clock. If I can stay on longer, I'll stay on longer. I think I could stay on longer tonight. We'll see. So what happened tonight? I don't know if you have Carvel by you or whatever. I think they're all over the country. My wife, being so cold, she wanted ice cream tonight. My daughter wanted ice cream. So every Wednesday they have buy one, get one. So we wound up getting Sundays. And I came back late from that. So, and I came right on at 8:35, and I had to take care of something. So I made sure I finished my ice cream, and I'm here. I want to try to plan everything so that I can be on at a certain time every week. If I could come on earlier, I'll come on earlier. But I'm going to try to set them up. I'm going to try to put them on the community post and figure out what online service where I can get all the features that I want on that computer and do it. And I've been doing it when my son could come over here and everything else. And my daughter, the problem with my daughter, knows more about the computer than I do. I saw that. Thankfully, we didn't have those problems. All right. So what we do is she would help me with computer thing, but she doesn't want to sit here and show me what to do. She'll just think in and type it in, and she fixed it. What'd you do? I don't have time to explain it to you. Thank God I have her here to help me out of a situation or I have no clue about. That's why when I have a problem, a go-to is her. So if I have a problem, I tell her. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you all the stuff that I learned and how to set up this system and how to use the ring light properly and everything else. How you can have such a clear picture and using your phone, using your front camera, or the back camera on your phone, how to go from picture to picture and stuff like that, and how to set up a thumbnail on the system and everything else. And I'll tell everybody about all the stuff that I got. The man cave sign is off tonight because we're not in the man cave tonight. And you just have the URL up there. And how we set this up and everything, how StreamYard offers you all sorts of new features and they're coming out with new features all the time. Here with all sorts of backgrounds. All sorts of backgrounds. You could have your own backgrounds. And this is my yard, actually. This is the yard in the summer. All right. That's the best picture I have of it. And then you have the different backgrounds and stuff like that. Here, put this back up. We'll put ourselves back up there in the picture. And then you have all sorts of backgrounds that you can use. I like this one the best. Everybody likes this one. So we'll put that one up. And then who else do we have in the chat? We have Jesse. Welcome, Jesse. Thank you for coming in. Oh, we got to give Living for Jesus in the. And I don't do that when somebody's up on the screen is because we don't want to interrupt that thing. But what we will do is when we get somebody to give a super chat or something like that, you will hear this.
Awesome!
And then that. We'll go into all that when we monetize and everything, and then and don't encourage people to help the channel out and everything. Only if you can. If you can't, I don't want it. I don't want you to help me if you're not helping yourself. Only if you can, and that's why I don't take advertisers, which I talked about before. So we're gonna do the different topics. Everybody will ask me, why do you have the microphone? Because I'm talking on this. I don't really need this, but this. If so, I'd have to do this. So this brings it down. Usually, I have it this way. I have it this way. I have it this way so that you see that I'm talking on the microphone. I want to fix this up. I have this basically set now and everything else. I want to fix it up so that really don't have to use the headphones, but it does help with the headphones. This way I know what's going on and what you hear or what you don't hear, and I hear myself talk. Other than that, when I'm on the screen, if I have somebody live, I hear them. So that's why I'm wearing the headset. And I have the microphone down because it helps with the volume on it. And then when we're in the man cave, we have the echo. Excuse me, we don't need the echo tonight. We got to make sure that this is up high enough so that everybody hears me. And that's why I do it. And between this and the microphone helps. And they ask me, oh, you got all this gadgets and everything else. A lot of the stuff was given to me. All right. This I got as a return, which we'll talk about returns when you go to a bin store. Then a bin store is where they buy stuff from Walmart, Amazon, Target, pallets of stuff, and they'll set it up in the bins and they'll sell it for like $10 one day, $9 another day, until it gets down to 99 cents. We usually go on a Tuesday, and Tuesday, if we do go, I haven't been in a while, I want to go back there. On Tuesday, they have things for $2. They have a lot of tech stuff, and you got to test it to see if it works. All right, and fortunately, I tested this and it worked. I did get a computer keyboard that didn't work as well, so I lost $2 on that. But I do get all the stuff. Basically gifts. All the camera is a gift. This is a gift. The ring light's a gift. That on-air sign is a gift. And all the little things you said. These I got, all the trucks and stuff I got from Dollar Tree. And the man cave sign I got as a gift. My son gave it to me. He said that I could put that on the door. And eventually I will put that on the door. And when I'm on air, you'll see it up here, or it'll be outside the room, and tell everybody that I'm on air and they can't come in the room. I'm thinking of mounting it up there so that everybody sees it. And if you're in the chat and you don't read the chat, I didn't put it up tonight. So we didn't put the URL up. I put it up here, but I didn't pin it to the top of the page, which we should do. So let's bring up the URL again, and we'll pin it to the top of the page. So if somebody wants to come up, they can. And it took me a while to learn this. So this is a learning experience for me and for everybody else. Honestly, when I first started to think, I didn't think I could do this. When I first started it. So we're going into the format and everything else of what we're doing and with the channel. I was thinking of a name for the channel. I had the perfect name and think I can't use it because I lost that. So we started a whole new channel, whole new concept. Basically the same, but a new concept. Remixing videos and remixing all sorts of stuff on the channel. Find something that would relate to the channel, gardening, the pond being aquatics, and everything else. So now we'll start. So we got some people in the chat and we got active things going. I will start with the basic, what we're going to be doing with the channel. when we go from March to June, summer, and then September, fall, and then December, winter. What the channel is going to be about, taking each season and explaining gardening, gardening tips, decorating, whether it be inside the house, decorating outside the house, entertainment, and that's why the channel is not specific in things. It's gardening and aquatics and more. It could be more, but it's remix. Remix is everything. And the gardening aspect of it is having a raised bed and what to plant in the garden, how to plant it, how to fertilize it, how to harvest it, what to do with it, cook it, clean it, whatever. Got that? So, in other words, we'll have the garden set up. And I'll be telling you what I'm planting. Before we do the gardening, I will tell you when's the best time to plant. Right now, you could be putting plants out if you were above between freezing and above during the day. But right now, we're in a deep freeze, about 25 degrees, and it hasn't gone above freezing or just above freezing. And every night it plunges down. It's not right to plant something outside. What we will tell you is how to start it, seed starters, how to take seeds like this, just what your channel is about. We'll take seeds like this, okay? All the different seeds, sweet peppers, all right? Those are garden beans, tomatoes, summer squash, squash winter, all right? That's the white squash. We'll show you how to thing. We're going to try cantaloupes. These are Roma tomatoes. The other one was beefsteak tomatoes. We're going to try a pumpkin this year. When pumpkins went anything, and what I don't know what happened, it just filled up to nothing. So it's a learning experience for me as well as for you. Also, eggplant. Then we'll have the pickled cucumbers. All right. So I'm going to make pickles. We'll actually make pickles with the cucumbers. And of course, planting lettuce. Now, what we'll do is we'll take each one of these seeds and plant several of them in a flat in the greenhouse. I'll tell you when to put them out there when the weather gets warmer. When's the best time? And there's more here. When's the best time to put them in the ground? Squash, some squash, and this is more summer squash. So we have all these. And what I'm going to do is show you how to harvest the seeds from the plants. And I'll be selling the seeds to people. I'll be getting seed packets and stuff like that and offer them to you. I'll offer them for free if you pay the shipping. The shipping will include shipping and handling. I have to put it in a box and send it to you, or pack it, and I'm going to do it legitimately. I don't want it to go back and forth. If you send me the money, have the money in my account, it will go out within 5 to 10 business days. You will have it at your door. I'll tell you when's the best time to order the seed so you have it. I would say to everybody, it should warm up in March. You should have everything in the ground ready to go and to plant the after spring, and you find out your last frost date and how to plant them, and I'll show you how to start the seeds. Now that's the first one: how to start the seeds, how to get your seeds to grow. I will show you that to get the seeds to grow, that you have an actual seedling that you can plant and watch it grow. It has to stay above or just about freezing, and you can set up the greenhouse. This deep cold weather, the plastic greenhouse that I have, I do not have the greenhouse up because of the snow and everything too, but that would not survive the cold weather. The plastic greenhouses that you see on sale, you have to take the plastic off the greenhouse unless you have the plastic that can withstand the cold, and do it, or have an actual glass greenhouse. And then you have to protect it too. And we'll go through all those aspects of it, because these books behind me tell you how to do it. Show you things, and I may make another greenhouse here with pallets or whatever. I'm going to make a greenhouse, raised bed with the pallets, and I'll tell you what type of pallets to get, and I'll tell you where I got the information from on YouTube. That's what Garden Aquatics is about. We're going to make a new raised bed, and we're going to try to plant everything. All right. We're going to have one row of tomatoes and stuff like that in one bed, and then maybe eggplant, peppers, or whatever together. And then we're going to have vegetables like squash, eggplant, and onions and stuff like that. And then another, which is lettuce and carrots and everything else. We're going to go through all that. I'll show you. And we'll go to a nursery and we'll show you the flowers and stuff like that. We're going to try to sometimes to show you how to set up flowers in the garden. What's the best way to take care of weeds? What type of weed barrier? If you put the weed barrier, I'll tell you pros and cons of using a weed barrier, what you could use and everything else. But a weed barrier sometimes doesn't really work because you put the mulch down and everything else, there's some dirt or something around it. The seed will grow in the mulch and grow around the weed barrier, under the weed barrier, stay there and sprout more. What's the best thing to put down to prevent the weeds? I don't think you can prevent a lot of weeds from growing, but you can't prevent the weeds from coming up because they find a place and will show you in the job how the weeds grow with the weed barrier. But as you put mulch down, in the mulch you put down, sometimes where you plant a plant and use the weed barrier, you cut a little hole and you put this seedling in the dirt and you cover the hole up with the weed barrier. Somehow that weed blows and gets in the soil that you planted the plant in, and you get the weed and the plant growing together. I'll show you that. I'll show you how we put down mulch, how to rejuvenate the mulch. Once the weather gets warmer in the pond, we're going to clean out all the dead plants and stuff around the pond and then start fresh with new plants and everything else. And you'll see how nice the garden looks like. which I had in this video here. This one right here. Let's see. Come on. Where is it? So I lose this all the time. Let's see. This one. We have this one. This is my gonna show you how to have a garden like this. All right, the green grass and stuff like that. This is the island in the yard. I moved that bird feeder to the uh corner of the house where we have the bird feeders by the barbecue. I made that a bird sanctuary, and I'm going to show you how to protect your bushes and how to keep predators out. We'll bring it back up. How to keep predators out of the area, and also how to keep cats out of my yard and forgetting the birds and stuff like that. We're gonna try all sorts of methods. I'll show you how I fix the trim around the shed. We're painting the shed with deck over paint and stuff like that. That has to be fixed. That's the first thing we'll do when the snow melts and the weather's warmer. We'll fix the flashing around the door and paint that, and then we'll go into cleaning up around the barbecue area. We'll show you how to plant plants and how the plants look. We'll set up a thing with flower pots, stuff like that in the front of the house with the gnomes and stuff like that. A little fairy garden in front of the house, which looks nice. I have a little welcome sign we're going to use. I want to make a trellis this year on arbor on the side of the house over there, on that side of the house. That will be a thing, and it'll say "Welcome to the yard." All right, and we got to clean out our shed this year. We also have to get our generator hooked up to the house, because I just want to be able to take it out when we have gonna have bad weather. I will keep it covered, and then I don't want to get this. We'll figure out how to protect it, and then we'll have a little area to put it in, and we'll have something that exhaust can come out away from the house, and we'll have the thing you just plug it into the house, and you need it, you turn it on, and it powers the house. Show you how to fill up gas cans and stuff like that. We show you the gas cans that we have. This Friday, I have a blower which I have in my dining room, out of the way. Excuse me. Where I'm going to take the blower and put it together, because we're going to get snow Friday night into Saturday. I want to try it, and that's why I tell everybody the aftermath of a storm, what you have to do to prepare for the next one. I can't stress that enough. You have to clean it. What you do in an emergency, after the snow is over, you get the sidewalk open. You get the walkway from your stoop to your driveway or your street open. You get your driveway open. But as you go into the thing, which you've got a lot of snow and everything, as the snow is over, it may take a week or may take whatever, especially with me being up there in age. I do what I can every day. I'm preparing for it. Are you thinking about your heat in your house? Where you have the electric and everything else. We don't have electric heat. We don't have gas heat. We have oil burner. And the oil burner has to be filled. Tank has to be filled. And the tank is on the side of the house, this side of the house. So it's got to go from the front to the back of the house, back here. All right. Now we had 10 inches of snow. It's been very, very cold, melted and whatever. If you go to today's video, you'll see in today's video that I made a path from the backyard to the front of the house, the side gate, and out to things so that the oil burner guy could take the hose, come up the driveway, pull the hose, pull it over the grass, and pull it into the backyard. He's got to have room to get to the oil fill. Are you thinking about that? Be prepared. That's one thing people don't think about. Now, if you, luckily, I got oil. I'm on a plan, a budget plan. We pay so much each month for oil delivery, and that's put into a bank every month. And when they deliver oil to the house, we don't pay anything. We're paying every month to them. And when it comes time to the end of the year, we spent XYZ for oil. They gave us this much oil. They have a record of it. We have a receipt too. That's why I say we have it on the computer, and we have a paper copy of it. And the receipt, it tells us we spent, we got 300 gallons of oil in the tank, and it cost us like $600. Right. All right. So we got, that's, the tank is full. And then they come again, and they come at least 3 or 4 times a year. So that budget for the year, sometimes it will be more, sometimes it'll be less. And they budget it every year for expected price of oil. What they will do is, if the oil price goes down, which a legit company will do, they will credit you the money. So, you have XYZ oil. XYZ oil says you got 1,000 gallons of oil. We estimated that you would got 1,500 gallons of oil for the year. And you have money in the bank. So that money will remain in the bank and will continue with next year's. Or they could say, okay, we're going to raise it 10, 15, 20, $20, $25 because we expect the price of oil to go up. We pay it because we always know we get an oil delivery, and they're pretty good with the tracking the amount of oil that we use. And they always check it out. You can go to my video from the day before. I showed you we went down to the basement. We have just about half. We have just a half a tank of oil right now. It continues to be cold. They're going to want to give us oil at the end of February. The way the coldness is going, it's not going on as much because it's on the a miser system. And I talked about miser being a efficiency miser when you have a a power outage, you're using the thing, what not to use and everything, shut stuff off. I'm in the room today, have the light on and everything. If I didn't have the power in the house, I would be in miser mode. The miser mode would be, we wouldn't have this light above us on. We'd have the ring light on with the thing and the computer and just one computer going. That's a miser mode. And then talking about the hot water, having a hot water heater when the thing early in the morning, before noon, take a shower and everything else, plan your day, and have it turned off for the rest of the day. Okay, and then after like 7, 8 o'clock, you want to wash clothes or do something if you have that hooked up. If you don't, then you'll have to wait for the power to come back on or whatever. But you would wait to take a shower. You would turn it back on. You want to take a shower at night, leave it on for like say 2 or 3 hours, and then you would shut the um, water tank off, the hot water tank off, and then you would put on make sure the oil burner is on, and you make sure that's on. It was cold weather, and then if it's cold weather, and we're in the summer where it's hot weather, you turn your oil burner off, and you don't use your oil burner. You'll be using your air conditioner. You make sure your air conditioner unit will take the power from the generator. So we work that out. So in other words, we talk about the miser mode, and you don't need the hot water for everything, except the hot water running. If you have the power, that's different. It will cycle itself at the right time. I'm gonna tell you about putting a sensor in the basement for the oil burner in case it leaks. Where to put the sensor for water, and what I'm worried about, that we didn't have a slow thaw. We had thick ice, and right now we have at least 3 to 6 inches of snow left, and there's piles everywhere. What I'm worried about is when it starts to thaw out and we get a heavy rain, that is going to cause a lot of flooding all over. They're not fast enough to remove the snow, which it should have been done and everything else. But I guess, and we'll talk about the grass. When's the best time to plant grass and stuff like that? Right now, planting grass or thinking about grass seed or anything else like that, non-negotiable. But what you do have to make sure is that you have the snow off your plants. There's no ice on it, because that can affect the plant. It would make the plant lean, may break a branch. If you can shake the snow off the branches and off the plants may look like they're dying, but I think they will all come back. And I'll show you how to test for that. And once the weather does get warm, where you can go out there and you can clean the garden, I'll tell you what to do right away. At the end of February, beginning of March, it starts to get warm and the snow starts to melt where you see the actual grass. We'll tell, okay, put down your pre-emergent. I'll tell you not to water it yet. I think we're going to do it during a rain, something like that. If the ground is hard, you don't put anything down because it's not going to stick. You want it to penetrate the soil. If the soil is saturated, that stuff that you put down and you put it down after during a rain or whatever, will wash it away. You have to be very careful of what you do, and we'll go through all that when the time comes. I do plan to offer everybody a magazine, a newsletter and it'll be all about the season. It'll come out in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. I'll tell you about composting, how much leaves, uh, what to put in the compost pile to get it to rejuvenate and stuff like that to plant in your garden for next season. I'll talk about household scraps, uh, coffee grounds, and dirt booster, and what I use. And I buy it, and I tell you I like it. I'm not going to have a company give me the stuff and then say, "Oh, I don't like this for this reason or whatever." But I'm not telling you this may work for you, so I would try it. But this is not recommended for my use. And I would tell you uh, the truth about the product. If I had anything negative to say about it, the company would want me to send them what I think is wrong with the product, and they have to approve it before I uh, put it out there. And if I do get a product from somebody or buy something, just they'll give me other stuff and everything else to try. If I talk about this product and they want me to do several commercials and things, I would do it for the product if it works for me. And that's what I'm doing. I'm reviewing a product. This is what I use. This is how I use it. This is how it works for me. The decision is up to you. The product for yourself. This is what I recommend. I will not advertise something because they're telling me I have to say this or I can't say anything negative about it or whatever. That's what I don't advertise for anybody. And I would tell me I have to do more than one commercial or do a comparison against it. I will do a comparison against it and I will tell you which is the better product. But I'm never going to tell you not to buy something because I don't want to be sued. I would tell you how the product is, how it works. This is how it works for me. It may work for you. So the decision is up to you. This is what I would buy. This is what I not too sure about it, but it will work for certain people. Uh, get it? Excuse me. Now we have Lewis in here, and of course this is freezing. Why is this doing that? There we go. There's Lewis. Welcome, Lewis. Welcome. I just gave you a like. Thank you very much. If you haven't given a like yet, give a like. Double tap the screen and give us a like. Let's see how many likes we have in the chat right now. Let's see. We have 5 likes tonight. Wow. So we have 8 people in the chat too. If you're on one side of the screen and the other, both, and it's now we have we have we have 6 people in the chat. We lost 2. So this what I'm going in telling you what we'll be doing and what the channel is about. The garden, the grass, what I put in the garden, what I plant, what seeds I plant, how you can make a garden look good, how to trim a bush, what's the best way, curb appeal, stuff like that. I'll show you what I do, and I'll tell everybody how I got my you're you're welcome. Welcome. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you very much. On this end, I see 5. Right now, it's 3. So there's 6. I then forgot to put myself in as a like as well. So let's put ourselves in as a like. And it will be very, very interesting because that's what the channel is about. And also remixing videos. I think now there's 6. There's 6 likes. That's what I'll be doing. So we have about an hour to go. I want to get at least 2 hours in. Like I said, this week, which I didn't start, but I'm going to start. We're going to put videos up like crazy. He says, either tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna try once more time to go live on StreamYard. It's easy to do. I've been having a lot of issues trying to go on StreamYard. Had a lot to do with the weather and everything else, but it should be very easy. Just sign up for StreamYard, fill out the information about your channel and everything else, and then you can go live for free, and it tells you what to do, and you come up 1, 2, 3. See if your camera is allowed. I think if you have camera on the phone or using your computer or iPad, put in the information, and it should work. Like I said, in the morning, I'm very busy with my stuff and everything, and I wanted to get out there and finish the path from the oil spigot to the front of the house, so the oil burner guy could come into the house to the backyard to put in the fill up the tank. A lot of people don't think about that. So that's one thing to do. And my back is starting to bother me. It's that time of night. So we'll see what we have. We'll see where we are at 11 o'clock, whether we stay on the half hour or not. Well, that's what we're going to do with the channel. And the next thing is the deterrence for the pond and for the garden. How I put stuff around the garden to keep the predators out from the garden for eating the vegetables and everything else. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was that. That was my microphone hitting the mic. So this definitely helps with the muffling and everything else. So it's working, and I'm not having any issues. So I'm going to try tomorrow night to be on at 8:35. If I come on earlier, I'll come on earlier. But excuse me. Sorry. Let's see. We have Eric in the chat. Welcome, Eric. Welcome. Hey, everybody, I try to do this to you if I remember it, so that watching it and stuff like that, I'm going to get into the habit of doing it. And I hope to have everything lined up when we get the monetization. I hope to be there in March because that's the start of my year. And the year starts in March, the end of 2025 and the start of 2026 season. I'm already telling everybody make 2026 better than 2025, but the new season starts in spring of 2026 going forward, and we'll change everything. I'll have a format for everything, and that will be Garden Aquatics will be Monday will be a certain name. Mondays, I'm trying to think of a name. I have DOI Mondays. I have DOI Monday channel. I don't want to DOI Monday that and have a duplicate name. Or the Monday's the first day of the planting on Mondays. I don't know what we're going to call it, but I will have a name shortly. I'm going through names and stuff like that. What rhymes with Monday and stuff like that. Lawn and Garden Tuesday. Why I picked Tuesday? Because on Wednesday is Agricultural Day, where I think they take up leaves, debris, weeds, stuff like that. We want to get rid of, so we put it out. So I make sure the grass is cut on Tuesday. I cut the grass and pick up the clippings in the front of the house. I don't cut the grass and pick up the clippings in the back of the house. I just cut the grass. So by me buying a blower, that's the next step. I bought the blower, and we're not getting snow, but I have it just in case we do have an issue with that. What I did today in the backyard, I made a path from the deck to the gate to the side of the house, from that side gate to the front gate on the side of the house. So we have room for the oil burner guy to do it. And I was talking about preppings and stuff like that. We'll be doing all sorts of prepping. Gardening, home repair, making shelves, storage. You could think about gardening. What does gardening have to do with storage? What it has to do with storage is is in the garage or in the shed. You want to have room to store your tools, your garden tools, your fertilizer, stuff like that, to have a neat workplace. My garage is a disgrace. You would think it was like a hoarder or something. But it's not as bad as it was. But we're gonna clean it up. And we're gonna get peg stuff to put the pegs on the board and stuff like that, and hang all the tools so we have them. We can go them, and we're gonna put them back. So I know I have them. Tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I know I told everybody, but tomorrow's day is going to be cleaning up the rest of the driveway so that I can pull the car in a little more. And I want to cut some of the snow back so that we're able to walk on the grass to get the car so we can pull the car in, and then try to cut a little bit more off the driveway so that we have a little more room. And I have a tip for everybody. If you know the snow plow is coming by, when you plow your snow, okay, this is your street, okay? Now, when the snowplow comes, they come down the right side of the street. So they're your right side of your driveway. Okay, you stand in front of your driveway or the street, your one-way street this way. If they plow the snow right to left, take the snow and put what they would push to the left. You take the snow, you shovel and put it on the left side of the driveway. If they plow left to right, in other words, they're on the left side, they come down the left street. You're standing here. This plow comes down this way. You put the snow on the plowing right. So you put the snow on the right side of the street. You plow all the snow. You push all the snow to the right side. So when the snow plow comes down, they're not plowing snow into your driveway. what you dug out and everything else, and they got a big pile there. You got less snow to shovel because you pushed all the snow to the right. In my case, excuse me. Oh, doesn't matter because what I try to do is get most of the snow off the front of the thing because I have my neighbor's driveway. That my driveway is here, my neighbor's driveway is here. I have a little space in between where we have the pole. So I try to get it away from the pole and everything because we're pushing all the snow into my neighbor's driveway. So got to keep it clean. So I get as much snow as I can off the side, and I try to get it in off the street so that I put it beyond the driveway. I'll show you tomorrow. And I have 2 aprons, strips, a driveway strip and a grass in the middle. We park the car off the street. I try to get the car off the street. People leave the cars and don't park in the driveway. Leave the cars in the go around the block and everything else. You got to maneuver around the cars, and that's a why I'm gonna be doing. Why people have a driveway, and if your town, village, or city or area doesn't mandatory that you take your car off the street with plowing, you continue to leave your car on the street, and it makes it difficult for cars to get around the block, and your driveway's empty, or you don't even dig out your driveway, or you made the driveway and you don't put the car in the driveway. You let the car sit in the snow, and why did they do it? Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm sleepy, but I'm still here. That stomach flu took a lot out of me. Oh wow, okay. God, I didn't get. I don't want to say. I God, I didn't get it. Hopefully, I won't get it, but you never know. So that's it. Hope you're feeling better. And like I said, every night I pray for everybody in the chat, my YouTube family, and stuff like that. And I try to help Squirrel get his monetization and his YPP, the YouTube partner program first. So he's getting close. I'm getting close to 4,000 watch hours, and I say every day I'm going to do it, but something comes up. I'm going to try to set up a schedule where I do this and I do this and I do this and I do this to get it. And I tell everybody that the key to the subscriber list that you could go up and up and up and up and up is to get subscribers and watch hours is in the video. The key is in the video. Strategy, organization, strategy. We'll go over all that on Friday. Strategy, integrity, and money. You don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but I'll show you how to make money. And it's totally up to you if you want to take advertisers. But I don't take them. And I will tell you channels to go see if I'm getting information from them. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know where to go to get information to see? And I know I tell you that, and I will tell everybody that every day till we're monetized, and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Hopefully Joseph Tropical Tanks will join me on Friday or Saturday of this weekend, and we'll talk about how to do it, how to get, and how he did it. So keep watching the channel. I know what it is. and I gotta concentrate on it. But like I said, I have commitments and stuff like that, so you have problems. So what I'm gonna try to do is do 3 to 6 videos in the morning, 3 to 6 videos in the afternoon, 3 to 6 videos before I go on the air. I would try to get 666 or more each day until I get my monetization. 6 or more, 6 or more, 6 or more, 6 or more, 3 times a day. And then before I go live, there's at least 3. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Three or more every morning, 3 or more in the afternoon, and also do with the video and your watch hours and what you do and everything else. And make shorts of your own and encourage people to remix them, because if they remix them, you get credit and they get credit. Don't be afraid to tell somebody to go to another channel to watch something. We'll go into all that thing. So I basically covered everything that we do. And then the last thing we'll talk about is fish tanks. I have the channel Fish Tank Thursdays. We'll start fixing up the tanks and everything else. Because I had a problem with the thing in one of the tanks broke, so I put the fish in with the other fish and had the problems. But I will be getting another tank and putting it where I have that one. And what I'll do is I'll set up that tank as a new tank on Fish Tank Thursday's channel once we get this channel monetized off the ground. And I'll talk about my fish tanks in the basement, tell you to go to Fish Tank Thursdays and watch the fish. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Savers app. Savers app is saving money and telling you what to do and what not to do, what not to fall for, and everything else. We'll talk about Amazon, Target, Walmart apps that you buy stuff from, and people are scamming you. We'll talk about that and how to avoid that. And we have Mount Sparrow says, I'm back. You get I'm back. You getting snow this weekend? Yes, we're getting snow this weekend. A couple inches. So what I want to do is tomorrow, which I did today. No, I'm repeating myself, but I brought it up, and she asked me about the snow. We have to prepare what we do after the storm and what we have to do prepare for the next storm. And it's always prepping, always being ready, always expect the unexpected. So clean it up. Oh, we're gonna snow. It's gonna melt, and no, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. No, you have to be prepared. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is clean up the driveway, the aprons, so that I have a walkway to get to the garage to get the blower that I have in the house over here in the house and my dining room, and get it ready to operate if we get a substantial amount of snow. I will be prepared. But like I said, I bought the snow blower. We're supposed to get snow, 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 and I bought the blower, and we're not getting the snow. So you can't win. So I gotta get the blower, but we have it for next year. We might not get that much snow, but we will get more snow where I can't shovel the snow because I'm getting up there in age. I gotta have my neighbor help me. But what I will do is make an effort to get out there early and go down my block and go back down the neighbor's block and go do my neighbor as well, because I got the blower and I want to try it out. So hopefully we get enough snow that I can blow it and just do the walkway in front of the house. My side of the street has a walkway all the way from the one corner to the other corner, one street to the other. The other side of the street, some of people don't have sidewalks. It's a strange neighborhood. The numbers are 4 digits and 2 digits, single numbers, and then there's double numbers. So my address will be one number, and the next neighbor's address will be another number. It doesn't coincide. So my neighbor might have 200, and I might have 2,000. So it's crazy. And of course, this would have 20, 200 and something, and my address will be the address down the block will be 2085 or something. It's crazy. The numbers don't match on the side of the street. You have odd numbers on the even side. We have even numbers on the odd side. So the 4-digit numbers are odd on the even side of the street. The 4-digit numbers on the even side, the odd side of the street are even. So it says so the single numbers from 100 or 89 or 30 would be, those are all even numbers. They will be on the even side of the street. The double numbers will be on odd on the even side of the street. It's crazy, but that's the way it is. So tomorrow I'm going to try to do the driveway. I should be able to do it. I did the walkway, which I told everybody I was going to do. I put the videos up today that I was going to do it tomorrow, and today is tomorrow. So I did it. I went from the backyard fence to the front gate, coming into the backyard, and it's open now. And why I did it was because the oil burner, Phil, is in the backyard. So now there's no excuse for the oil burner guy not to come if he has to come and the snow is still there. Like I said, on Friday will be interesting because I will be home alone and I'm going to try to put the snowblower together and hopefully have a space for it in the garage. So we have a half hour to go. Right now we have 12 people in the chat. Wow. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate it very, very much. We're going to end the video at 11 o'clock because I got to put the garbage out. And it went down. It was 20 when we started out, is now 23 degrees. So that means everything that melted today froze. So all that snow melting is freezing. So hopefully tomorrow it will warm up, be able to shovel the driveway and get to the garage. I shoveled out the driveway because I was able to, just enough to be able to get the car in the driveway, and I put my car in the driveway, and that will be one of the whys that I do. We just died. This died. This died. This died. All right. We'll charge it. if it died. So we'll charge. So this is a quick charge. So it'll be half hour before we go off, and it should charge. So I basically told everybody what we're doing. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate it very, very much. We have another comment. Yes, I will be careful. I was very careful today. And I'll show you how I do it. Um, there's ice, at least that the frozen ice is at least 2 or 3 inches, okay, or more. It doesn't get more than that, okay, when it's about this much. And I explained to everybody the pond. The ice on the pond is like that, okay, that thick. And the depth of the pond is 3.5 inches, 3.5 feet deep, 3.5 feet deep. Okay. So there's no way that the fish are frozen. They're in the cave down below the frost line. They're okay. We'll find out when we're able to get to the pond and see. I believe the fish are okay. I showed everybody the video. It's now 22. No, 23. Let me see what the aftermath is of the storm, if it's saying anything. And you're going to be from 10 to 7 degrees. The wind chill will be minus 10 to 10 to minus 7 degrees. Minus 10 or 10 degrees minus 7 with the wind chill. Tomorrow. Oh, let me see. 2 to 3 inches of snow. 2 to 3 inches of snow. So what we'll be doing is putting the snow blower together. I'm very careful of the ice. I'm not going to break my leg again. I believe I showed everybody, but since we have time and everything else, I will show everybody. I think this died too. No, it didn't. That phone did. We can show everybody. It happened in 22. We had the snow turned to ice. So let's see. Here we go. You've seen my cast, right? Slipped on the ice, and that's what I did. I believe I showed everybody. I don't have it on YouTube. This is on my phone. I could put it up, but that's it. So, and I tell everybody my leg hurts, and stuff like that. That's why. Okay. And then we went from that. I think we went from that. That's another view of it. Okay. I want everybody to see that. And that's in the hospital. And then I took it off and I had that. So it was 4 months. That's it. I was in a chair for 4 months. Let me go back. The recent ones. We're gonna delete some tomorrow. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is a picture of my family. That's my brother, my two sisters, and me. Can you guess which is me in the picture? That's gotta be about 1950, 1956. Is that what? 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. 1956. That's 1956. That's me right there. That's my sister Susan. That's my brother Donald. That's my sister Nancy. They say we look alike. They say my sister over here looks like me. That that's us. So I wanted to get that in there. And that's a picture of Rocky. That's a picture of Rocky and Raquel. Okay? She comments, "What? You're at the bottom of the picture." Yep, that's right. With the hood up. Yep, that's me. To go back to it. I want to show you. That's a picture. I want to try to get that thumbnail up there. That's a picture of Rocky and Raquel. Go back to the hoodie. It's another day. So it's Friday in January. We have one more day left. We're going to get more snow tomorrow. And tomorrow will be. That's what we wanted to get rid of. But that's it. Let me go back. Come on. Photos. Elections. Get out of this. Here we go. Yep, that's me. Beautiful picture. Yep. Oh my, what a cute picture of the squirrels. Yeah. Okay. Now, all three of them, my brother, my two sisters, passed away. So, only one left. This is my family right here. Immediate family, my wife and I, my daughter and my son. So we're going to start deleting some of those videos. But that's it. So I want to get that when I do a thing on Rocky and Raquel. I want to put that as a thumbnail. So you notice I haven't coughed because we're already in things. So now, the end of February, in March, we're going to start coughing again because going into spring. So we have about 15 minutes left before we end the video. So I'll be back tomorrow night with another live from the man cave. I will be on Friday night. I will be on Saturday and Sunday with another Dollar Tree haul and more. So just keep watching the channel. Let me know what you think of the channel. Hopefully on Friday I will have Joseph up with me, and I will we'll go into the collab about the secret of videos and how to get the channel on. Now what I'm going to start, because we're gonna bottom out again, and then we're gonna go up, and I want to stay up there. In other words, on the grid. I don't want to be doing this. I want this just to go, and I'll show you. I can do it. I'll show you how I did it. Right. And the key, I say it again, and I'll be saying it every day from now on until I get monetized. And we'll say it like once in a while when I do the ring light videos and everything else. The key is in the video. Your success is in the video. And you'll find out on Friday what it is. When you do a short, remix a short, whatever, the key is in the video. And you got Gary Lee in here too. Thank you, Gary Lee, for coming in. I appreciate it. I was just talking about everybody about channel getting viewers, getting subscribers and stuff like that. We talked about what we're doing for the summer and the side of the house. What I did today, like making a path from the back of the house to the front of the house. Should now saying Sparrows. Mount Sparrow says hi to Gary Lee, and then Max Dog. Welcome, Max Dog. Welcome to the chat. She says hello to Mount Sparrow too. So we gotta give him an applause. So I said I was talking about what I did today and did yesterday. So the videos may be confusing, but they're up there because that was 2 days loaded of videos to get to the point I got to by making a path from the deck back door here around the house around the house to the side of the house, hit the gate open, and going down to the front of the house and opening up the other gate in the back that opens this way. Because why? Because of the oil burner spec full is in the basement on this side of the house, and it's there. That's prepping. To be prepared for the unexpected, that you always have to think outside the box, expect the unexpected, what you do after the storm, what you do to prepare for the storm, and what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to do the driveway. I'll put up thing. Wow, okay. Because we want to get to the garage so that I can put the snowblower in there. So we're going to get that cleaned tomorrow. I took each day to do a step around the house. Get to the pond. We're not going to get the snow because I'm not concerned. I believe they're okay because there is an opening. As long as the aerator is running, the aerator forces the air up and it makes a thing, the side of the pond where the air goes up because the pond is totally frozen. Only a certain area is open, and that gets the gas. The pond is about that thick. It's 3.5 feet deep, so the fish are fine. I know you may be repeating myself, but that's the ones that came into the chat. So what I did today, I made sure I could get to the oil tank so the oil burner guy can come, walk up the driveway, take the hose, put it across the snow, and pull it to the back of the house. He won't have a problem. We're going to try to, excuse me, I'll show you tomorrow with the spade what I'll do. Try to open the driveway a little bit more because if we get more snow, they're going to plow it in. And I told everybody, go the way the plow goes. Stand in front of your house, stand in front of your driveway, look down the block. The snow plow is going to go down that street. If they're going to plow this side of the street, they're going to plow the snow that way. So you got to put the snow here so that it plows it away from the driveway. You won't have that much snow to shovel out after you shoveled it. So if you're putting snow on both sides of the driveway, all the snow that you put on the left side or the right side, you're going to push back into your driveway. Make sure it's clear. Don't have much snow on the left side or the right side the way the plow goes down the block. So it's usually left to right. So in other words, they're pushing the snow this way. We're here. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. It's pushing it this way. You don't put snow, pile snow up on that side. You go this way. So you put the snow on this side so it plows it away from the house. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what it's doing. I'll show you tomorrow in the driveway. I want to get the driveway aprons open. And this year, too, another project that I'm going to do, hopefully we can get to all of them this year, is dig out spot in the driveway. I have 2 driveway strips. My driveway isn't totally cemented. I like that we have the grass there. We pull the car up because we put the car in the driveway and the grass died there or whatever. What I'm going to do, we have Squirrel in the chat. Welcome, Squirrel. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate good evening. We'll be pushing that area. We'll pull the car up to where the grass is. What I'm going to do is where there's no grass growing, I'm going to take that dirt out. We use it someplace else. We'll take the dirt out. I'm going to put cement piece there, and I have this brick impression that I'm going to make a brick impression, and we're going to put that in where there's no grass. Says 1 inch of snow. So and we have Roman in. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. It says nothing. So welcome to the chat. Thank you very much for coming up. If we get one more person in the chat, we'll stay up until 11:30. Can we get 8 likes? Can we get one more person in the chat? Girl says hi all. We'll stay until 11:30. If not, we go off at 11 o'clock. So you'll see all that tomorrow. What I'm explaining to you now. Explaining to you now. So tomorrow night I'm going to be on at 8:30, 5 Eastern, 7:35 Central, 6:35 Mountain, and 5:35 Pacific. Hope to see you all then. We're getting tired, so we didn't get 8 subscribers. Stay on till 11 o'clock. 11:05 will go off. Right now we have 7. Can we get 8? Can we get 8? Can we get 8? The 8th subscriber. Let's see. Can we get 8? I know a way to get 8. Gary Lee says hi to Squirrel. And then Squirrel says hi to next dog. Let me get. We'll get 8 up and we'll stay on. I think we can do this. Let's see. Let's see. Squirrel says hi to Gary Lee. And let's see, do we have 8 now? We have 8. Does everybody see 8 in the chat? No, it's not fair, but I got the 8 in the chat. If you haven't given the thumbs up, give a thumbs up. Hey, Squirrel and everyone, I'm over on this live now. I see 7. Well, you have 4 and 4. I just put it up. They don't count mine, but it's there. So that makes 8. So can we get horizontal line? She says. Horizontal line. Okay. Good evening, Mount Sparrow. Are you still living the high life in the hotel, motel, whatever, Sparrow? So this says 4 and 4 makes 8. We have 75 viewed. I appreciate it very much. For now, yes. How long are they going to allow you to stay in a hotel? You're not paying for that. You want to get back to your apartment, right? So we're going to get 2 to 3 inches of snow right now. It changes from day to day. Or we're not going to get nothing. We're going to get a couple inches. They were saying 3 to 6 inches, 3 to 6 inches. It might pass us by, so we're going to get a dusting. Now they're saying we're going to get dusting to a couple inches because we're supposed to be snow squalls. Now this storm changed direction. Do they know or not? I have acute no heat. I have no clue. No heat in our room. I see. That's not the motel. That's your apartment. You don't have heat in the room, right? So that's it. We're getting close. We got 5 minutes to go. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. We didn't get the 8. I should be 9. We didn't get the 8, so we're going to end it there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. And don't forget to ding that bell. And thank everybody for coming into the chat. Let me know what you think of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video out. Subscribe to the channel. Comment on the video down below, please. And like I said, to everybody in the chat, remember one thing. The key is in the video. What to do, strategy, clarity, money, subscribership, likes, comments, whatever. The key is in the video. How to find out how the key is in the video, watch the live stream on Friday night, View Through the Ring Light. I'll tell you about the key in the video. Hopefully we'll have Joseph of Joseph Tropical Tanks up with me, and we'll be explaining it to everybody about how you can boost your numbers, boost your subscribers and stuff like that. If you want to see a long form video about it, we'll be going over all the different features that StreamYard has, what they're coming out with, what they come out with, what they're doing, what they're not doing. Hope you all join me for that on Friday, which is the better streaming service. I'm going to be looking at all of them. That's why I haven't got my numbers up, because I didn't do the thing. I was concentrating on that, getting all the information together for Friday night. Once we get monetized, we're going to have a staff helping me edit it and everything else, and I'll show you how to do it. And if I get it up and running, I will offer an inexpensive service to it, and I will tell you about other channels that do it. So that's it. No heat in the apartment. Okay, doesn't know when he's going to get back. So that's it. We're at the end of our stream. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Gary Lee. Thank you, Jesse M. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. Thank you, Mad Dog, for coming in, and the people in the beginning of the chat. I'll be praying for everybody that they get to where they're going in the channel. Lewis Fuller, Rick, for coming in to the chat. Living for Jesus, we'll be praying for everybody. We're praying for you that you get better soon and you get over it and that you can get back to normal. And thank God you didn't get hit with all the snow. I want to stop Ish and Amand and Jason and King Whoop and Armando Murphy. Thank you for coming into the chat tonight. I want to tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Lovely. All shalom. Thank you very much. I will see you all in the next video. Till next time. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. If you believe you can do something, by all means, try it. You can do it. You can do it. All it takes is a thing. Don't give up. Keep posting and posting. You will get there. As long as you post something, you get something, you'll see. You'll see what you get. Results. Key is in the video. Remember that. The key is in the video. What you do, what you post. I'll show you what I'm talking about on Friday night. We'll be going into how to post a video on YouTube or using your phone and all the other devices as well. So until next time, remember, the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now. What you're doing right now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. My new season starts in spring of 2026. The first day of spring, first full day of spring in the calendar. Don't forget to watch for that, where everything changes. The channel will stay the same, the name and everything else, but the programs and all the different editing and everything else will change. So I hope you continue to watch the channel. Let me know what you think of the channel. And don't forget to never give up. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Good night. God bless you all. Good Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully coming in like 8:30 like I did tonight. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Good night for all. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be praying for everybody in the chat, including the ones that are not here, all of our YouTube family. Thank you and good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget that squirrel or watch his videos. Let's get him to YPP and get his monetization this year. I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you and good night.